Hi, welcome. Is peri or postmenopause slowly erasing your previous self and turning you into an entirely different person? Someone you don't even recognize anymore? So many women tell me they don't feel like themselves anymore, and I absolutely feel the same way. So let's talk about it. Menopause is a time of great upheaval, change, chaos, and concern for many women. And I suppose it makes sense that life before the menopausal storm and you as a person would be different. But I wasn't prepared for how different. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I have no idea who I'm looking at. I still conquer life and do all the things, but everything is overthought and worried about and much more of a struggle now, and not at all the way I used to live. I sometimes feel like a stranger in my own body. I completely accept that I won't be the same me as I was pre-menopause, but kind of annoyed by some of the shifts, and if I'm being honest, missing the old me sometimes. Here are 5 ways menopause has me not feeling at all like myself anymore. First is the newfound anxiety. It's not as bad now that I'm in postmenopause, but has still changed me. I used to just live my life without much thought or concern. Simple. Now I tend to overthink things and worry about them, and I have to frequently talk myself into doing things that were never an issue before. And I know while it's all going on that it's completely ridiculous, which is frustrating. The anxiety came with perimenopause and all of the symptoms and discomforts. My body was malfunctioning in dozens of different ways, and I had no idea what was happening to me at the time. I was scared to go out alone, struggling to function, worried about what was happening to me, and angry that the doctor didn't seem to want to fix it or at least know what was causing it. It makes total sense why I didn't feel like myself back then. How could I be? But even though my anxiety is more in control now, it still affects how I function day to day to some degree. And I continue to not feel like myself because of it. I've had so many women share similar stories with me, that they're scared of things like driving or shopping alone now, that they fret or panic over things that were never a problem before, that getting through the day is challenging and they just want to feel like themselves again. And I completely understand every single word. Next is overwhelm and an inability to cope as efficiently as I once did. I'm just not as resilient or able to multitask as I was before menopause. I used to do all the things and get everything done, easy peasy, and whatever was going on, I figured it out. Now if I have more than a handful of things to accomplish, it stresses me right out. And heaven forbid if something unexpected is thrown into the mix. That could derail me for the entire day. I also can't seem to work through life problems and obstacles the way I used to. Life happens to everyone, but I can't seem to weigh my options, problem solve, figure out a path forward, and execute a plan the way I used to. I do it, don't get me wrong, my family relies on me, but I struggle big time and I hate it. Being able to effortlessly adapt, conquer obstacles, and move forward is part of the old me that I really miss. It's common in menopause to have difficulty coping with stress and overwhelm, and so many women deal with it. But life is hard and being able to manage is important. So I imagine I'm not alone in being upset with this particular menopausal change. Number 3 is focus and distraction. I was sharp as a tack in my early 40s and could laser focus on things. Now I can't remember what I'm saying or doing, and I'm easily distractible. It's hard to function efficiently when I can't recall what I'm doing from one moment to the next, and easily redirect my attention to new things, leaving old tasks half done. I always had everything handled, and this new me is struggling to be as efficient as I once was. Menopause brain is a real thing and a real nuisance. Being overly reactive to things also has me not feeling like myself anymore. I don't know when my body flipped a switch, but so many things set me off now or cause a reaction. And I was never sensitive to anything before menopause. I have a list of foods now that I can't tolerate. I have chronic postnasal drip and I can't figure out what's causing that. Hives appear and disappear for no apparent reason. And I seem to be intolerant to crowds, noise, bright lights, and strong odors now. None of these things were an issue before. Now my body seems to hate everything, and it's very annoying and frustrating. Number 5 is introversion. I've always had more of a type B personality, but I used to love being out and about and around people. I was never a social butterfly, but I liked hanging out and being around others. Now the thought of going to a gathering or being out gallivanting all day exhausts me and fills me with mild dread. I prefer to be either alone now or with select people, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just not really me. Or should I say, it's not the premenopause me. I know there are other things that have me not feeling like myself anymore, like certain changes to my body that have me looking like an entirely different person, but I won't remember any of them until after I've recorded this. The mental scramble is new and frustrating too. What changes in peri or postmenopause have you not feeling like yourself anymore? Share in the comments. I wish health, happiness, and peace of body and mind for each of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.